so much for being here, guys. I was setting up the microphone and it flew away with the whole camera and the whole light and everything, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So grateful to have you here. I just had this thought that came to me of gratitude, and I wanted us to dive deeper into that subject today, because a lot of times we think of gratitude in the sense of, okay, being grateful for my house, being grateful for my job, for my health, for what I have. And that is a really great place to start. And by all means, when we're feeling negative, we have to remember, that there are physical, palpable things that we have to be grateful for in our lives. But gratitude, from a mind perspective, goes a lot deeper than that. And in this world, there is people of all kinds of situations, of all kinds of access, of all kinds of statuses, and we don't have access to the same kinds of things. And some people actually have not a very good time in their lives and are going through really difficult situations, and through pain, through heartache, through war, through all kinds of things. And so when it comes down to gratitude, I can't feel grateful for something that everyone does not have. I can't, like, if I feel grateful for, I don't know, how amazing my house is or something, in the back of my mind, there's also guilt because someone else doesn't have it. And so the gratitude that I want us to tap into today, it's this beautiful idea that if you've been here from day one of these meditations, it's about our power, the power that we have in our minds to choose differently. And that power is in each and every one of us, regardless of the situation that we are in. And it's the power that can transform the experience that we have of how we feel, of what we're thinking, regardless of the external circumstances that we may find ourselves in. And there are many figures in history that the names escape me right now. I'm like, I should have looked this up before I talked about it. But that have shown us that our bodies can be beat, our bodies can be trapped, and our minds can still find that place of peace. So I want us to do an interesting exercise today, and let's just start by sitting comfortably, breathing slowly. Breathing deeply and exhale long. Every time that we do these meditations, we're taking a stand for ourselves, for our real selves, our higher selves. So start making space in your heart, connecting to your heart, feeling a warmth. And I want you to slowly bring to your mind a difficult experience that you may have had in the past. You can start with an easy one, or whatever comes to your mind. And I want you to see yourself in that situation and remember how difficult that. that was for you. but how somewhere in the middle of all of that, there were these brief moments where you knew you were not trapped, where there was an echo of peace. There was a tiny silver lining, or you knew that in your mind you were shielded from everything that was happening. That somewhere in your mind, whether that's God, something else that you believe in, your higher power, the universe, had not left you, had not abandoned you. And somehow it was showing you a way out. Keep breathing. This is just a memory. But if you never saw a silver lining in that situation, I invite you to ask. I want to see that silver lining. I want to find that place where I could still have absolute peace in this situation. Ask your higher power to look at the situation with you. To allow a blessing to be thrust upon that situation that reminds you that you're so much greater than what is happening, than what may be affecting your body, the bodies of others. And even if only briefly, or even if not at all, you did experience that power there with you. As a small opening of peace, as a small respite. That power is still within you now. And if you have overcome that that situation today, it has only been through the grace of that higher power. And if there's still remnants of it in your life, you will overcome them through the grace of that higher power. And there is true gratitude. Gratitude that knows no bounds because it knows the truth about ourselves, the strength, the grace, the wisdom, the eternal abstract truth about us. Is in each and every one of us, available to transform, available to bless, available to heal. Available to show you in your life even more things, deeper things that you can be grateful for. Thank you. Thank you for opening your heart. Thank you for opening your mind to going deeper. And I hope you carry this awareness. I trust that you will do your best to remember today that this is available